Hello everyone, I'm Melinda, NailFanatic. Let's get this thing popping. I'm going to start by ringing our bell and doing some cleaning breaths, some clearing breaths, some grounding breath, okay? All right, I hope you had a happy, blessed, magical day today. Hello, Anna. I see you, girl. Let's see what word of clarity is going to come out for us today. What is the message, love, source, God? Thank you, thank you, thank you for all of these divine tarot and channeled messages for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity, for our highest, lightest, and brightest good, for our overall love, peace, health, wealth, and happiness. All right, let's see what's the word of clarity for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Pretending. Pretending, and it also says imagination. So, pretending, to tend in advance of. That's what your imagination is all about. And here we're being inspired guided. It is guided. Hello, Lynn. Today we're being guided to pretend to our manifestations by utilizing this awesome ability we have as humans called imagination. And I'm thinking of the song from the movie Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Pure Imagination. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll see into your imagination. It begins with a spin, traveling in a world of my creations. And here's the spin, it's the change. You've been going through a lot of changes. And so with all the changes we've been going through, it's inspiring us to utilize that imagination power, that imagination. It's like, okay, so this is what's happening. These are the changes that's happening. What are the possibilities in my life, in my world, as a side effect of this here twirl? Because I see so many options, and it's so heady, it makes me want to stop and swirl. So I feel like with those words that I just channeled, that some of the change is so intense that it makes you feel like you might lose ground, or like, you know, that heady dizziness when you have spun just a bit too much. Yeah? So the changes are intense at this time, and we're being advised that it is in our best interest. Hello, Mandy. To Sari. Sorry, I said Mandy, I meant Sari. Watch Mandy come in. Hello, Sandra. It is been advised for us to utilize our ability to imagine, to play with the opportunities that are available for us today, as far as major changes happened for us. Instead of looking at, well, what's the worst that can happen, which is a natural program's tendency, we want to look at what magic could be happening here for me. If this was all happening to magically bless me somehow, what would those blessings look like? If this was an automatic hit the magic in my life button that actually is changing, even though it feels like, oh God, how am I going to get through this sometimes? What would that magic button unveil for me? And that's where your pretending comes in. So, from our flashcards deck, what do we have? Oh, we have one magical panda. And look at the panda. Look at the body language of this panda. This panda says, I welcome it. I'm ready to receive. I'm ready and I'm excited and I'm happy. This panda is all blue. Maybe it's purple. I do have a red-green deficiency. But I see this panda using the imagination and the words together. So the game that we play on this channel, have the thought and drop it like it's hot. How fun it would be if this magical reset button in life brought to me, fill in the blank. Ooh, I like that statement. Let me write that down. How fun it would be if this magical reset button of life brought to me, and fill in the blank. And you know what I'm being guided to do right now is I got to go on to LPHtarot, no, facebook.com/LPHtarot, and I'm going to put this as a post, and all of you who see this video, whenever you do, I'd like it very much if you would go in and fill in the blank for us about some of your own visions, just to share. It's really fun when we play together. Nobody likes to be, well, I guess that's not always true, but maybe there are some people who like to be on the playground by themselves, but for the most part, children make great fun and great friends when they're on the playground with others. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, we have blocks, foundational building blocks. Look at that. These are our primary colors. These are our elementary alphabet that we learn to build the foundation of our verbal communication, of written communication. These are also blocks, so they're 3D. They are something that you can construct with. So the changes happening in our life right now are in regards to some of our main structures that are being built up in a different way. So did somebody feel like they had the tower come down on them? That's totally possible. However, the beautiful part here is, again, because our foundations are changing, we can put whatever architecture to this design we choose. And it begins with the design you hold in your mind. So what do you want to build from the rubble? What would you like to build on this clear foundation that you have so successfully stabilized, is what I'm hearing. What I was shown was, before construction can begin, if the ground is not firm, there's got to be some packing going on, because they don't want it to shift underneath a foundation. If the ground shifts underneath a foundation, the whole foundation cracks, the home could wash away, the building could be kaput really quick and really easy, as a matter of fact. So you want to always put your foundation onto a stable ground, and that is what we've done. From this place, we use our magical powers, like this magical panda, and use our imagination, and tend to in advance that which we are bringing, calling, allowing ourselves to experience with this change. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say for us today. I have reorganized my area again, and I decided I didn't want tarot cards in boxes anymore, so they're all sitting here. I believe I have every single deck I own right here. I'm just going to shift a minute so you can see all of these decks of cards. Here, let me move my planner out of the way. See, I've got all these decks here, and they're all open and ready for us to utilize to get these messages out. Okay, so as a matter of fact, while we do this, let's go ahead and allow you to look more onto the cards with me. I wanted you to be able to see my face today because I haven't been on camera for a while. But let's go ahead and get into these cards. Let's see what the tarot is going to say today. All right, I am being guided to this. This is an interesting, this is 3D tarot, but it only has major arcana. So what's the major arcana for us right now in our life? What major arcana? This one here. We have judgment. Important major decisions, big announcements, opportunities becoming open and available again. Okay, let's set that up here. So judgment is our major energy. I need a tarot deck. Which tarot deck wants to be spoken with today? My goddess deck. The goddess says, I'm here, I'm ready to go, let's do this. So what is the tarot message for us today with this judgment? We have, here we go. This is major arcana 16. Did I not ask who's felt that they had tower energy in their life? This deck is the Wawalak speaking to oppression. The notes I have written on it say expecting release and a tower. So I spoke about this tower card already. That's what we've dealt with. This is our recent past. What's the energy today? In this one, the Two of Cups. So there may have been a shocking, surprising announcement made, a decision that really took you back, but today we can see eye to eye. Today there is a fellow feeling. Today we resonate enough that we are on the same page. So I feel that there's a coming to terms, is what I'm hearing, with the situation. Coming to terms with this revelation, with this shift, with this swirl, with this twirl, this change of our foundational structure. Let's see what's the incoming energy for us. We have major arcana 14. This is a temperance card. In this deck, it is about balance, and it's the goddess Yamana. Okay. And as she walks by, she pours her waters out. Okay. Let's see. It's spiritual and physical balance is coming in for us. So I feel like this is a reset button for sure that is helping us to gain greater physical and spiritual balance. Is the situation of this building blocks situation here, is this that is going out? Is this something where you may have felt like it was imbalanced? Did it feel imbalanced before? And now that's being brought into change? Yeah? Is it something that you actually had asked and called for in the past? And so now, even though it's happening, it's a bit of a shock. But now you're like, oh, hold on a minute. I know I'm upset about this change because, you know, I don't really care for change too much. However, what are the possibilities for me? Because what I've been learning and what I've been practicing is that everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. 'Cause everything is always working out for me. And so if I really believe that everything in my life is on purpose, and that means nothing is on accident and nothing is wrong. It's all right, literally. So if that's the truth, what are the possibilities available for me to see in this right here? Well, this temperance energy that's coming in is my personal, this is a very deep and non-combative soulmate relationship where it's actually a lot of peace involved in it. So for someone, you may have heard an announcement, somebody said something, you come together, you toast, you cheers, you may be celebrating a deeper level to your union, and you're going to move forward together. But for most, every one of us, this is saying like you got a shocker in your life, and now you had to find balance and make peace with the situation, and even with the person that brought this situation to you. And now you say, well, moving forward, it's time to move forward. I see your point. You see my point. We understand each other's feelings. We respect each other's feelings. I have my feelings. You have your feelings. But we can still respect. We can toast on it, okay? The bottom of the deck here is a 10 of Wands. And that's great because if we had oppression before, if we felt oppressed, this card says the oppression has come to an end. The 10 of Wands is the end of a way of doing things. In my readings especially, I don't know about everyone else, but what I know is for me, the Wands are all about action, steps that we take of action, action steps. And so with the 10 of Wands, it's the end of a specific course of action, no longer doing that way. Things shifting about how you're doing something. And so with that in mind, let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for us. And my eye went straight to the journey of love. So this will be our oracle message for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Lord, Source God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here it is. Okay. See what we got. It says falling. And again, it's number 14. The 14th is tomorrow. Somebody is going to have a surprise tomorrow. A surprise on the 14th. I don't know, what is this surprise about? Well, apparently something is falling into place. I feel like for some of us, tomorrow is a day where there's this, it's an epiphany. It's the change. Since one way has ended, the new way begins. Yeah, tomorrow may be the first day that somebody changed their job. Was very shocking, and a job is definitely, or a career is definitely a foundational building block of your life, right? I'm sure you would agree. And so with that, with this change going on, the pieces are falling together. Things are falling in place. And with the Tower, you know, what is not conducive to your goals and may not have been, you may not have been aware it was working against your goals, or unbeneficial or unproductive, or you may not have been fully aware or willing to see, it falls out so that what does work can fall in, because it's all in one fell swoop. So right behind what falls off, something is falling in. If you don't know what that is yet, it's okay. Don't worry about it. When it's time for you to know, you will know, and you will be shown, and it's going to be so crystal clear, there'll be no denying it or questions left. Until then, can you be this magical panda and just use your imagination to pretend to what you are manifesting, creating, allowing, and bringing into your life? I want to thank you all for being tuned in, tapped in, turned on. Those of you who give the video a thumbs up. Those of you who purchase your readings with me. Those of you who are ready and waiting to see if your name is drawn on a radical raffle reading today. So let's get right to that. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and find out more about what we do by visiting the website. All right? Let's see. Who is our radical raffle reading winner today? One name, please. A source card. One ticket, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. That's crazy. That's like way too many. Hold on, I gotta do that. Nope, all these other ones were face up. I'm gonna take the one that's face down. That's what the answer is. Okay. There's always a solution. Thank you for putting your name in the love bucket. Let's see. I had like about 7 or 8 tickets fall out face up with showing names. There's this one here that's hiding its name. So let's find out together who won. This is Ricky W. Congratulations, Ricky. You get the reading today. Oop, and I flicked the ticket on accident. Okay. I'm hearing that I'm going to use the crystal reading cards for you, Ricky. Let me just flip through this right quick. Lee, welcome. Pam, I'm glad the message helped you, love. Let's give a quick scroll here. Some of you are asking if you could have a card. You can, but you will need to go ahead and go to LPHtarot.com and get your 555 reading or get into the raffle. Christine, welcome. George and Christine, my other Christine, I'm sure you'll be watching. Melinda Maisonette will be watching. Wanda will be watching. Let's see. Okay, what are the messages right now for Ricky? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's just go. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And I'm hearing to take 3 cards for you. A past, a present, and a future. Okay, so here's your past. We have Brazilian Night with flexibility. And what is in Ricky's present, please? Thank you, thank you, thank you. This one here. Pink tourmaline with forgiveness. And what is in your future here, Ricky? Of course, you'll be the one who knows what I'm talking about. This is way too many cards. I'm taking the one off of the top. We have Diates with heart healing. So I feel like what I got with this forgiveness card is that you had to I feel like you made some changes in your past. You were maybe not as stable. You may have been kind of iffy about something. And you felt that that iffiness, that change of mind, that changing energy that you were holding allowed something to go away from you. And now you're at a place where you finally made peace with what you did before, and the fact that, hey, you know what, I may have done that way, and I may have been a little bit shifty back then, but in reality, I'm okay with it, because that still was not right for me. Whatever that was, it was let go of and released. And so you made peace, and I feel like this forgiveness is with yourself. I feel like this forgiveness is very much with yourself. So you finally stopped being so hard on yourself, yeah? And then as you move forward, as a result of this forgiveness, self-forgiveness for whatever situation had developed, there's heart healing coming in here. So you're feeling better. You're coming into this energy where your heart is open, it's active, you're willing to give and to receive love. Both of these very much talk to love for me. This one speaks a lot to childlike energy. Some of that shiftiness, some of that changing, flexible behavior that wasn't stable or solid in the past that you had taken issue with, I'm hearing definitely comes from how you were raised, what your environment was, and what you at that time had absorbed from your environment. So what I see is you're definitely going through a healing of something that you absorbed from your environment as a child, and giving yourself peace about that and allowing you to come into this heart healing energy. The bottom of the deck that we have here is a tiger's eye, courage. Love it. Tiger's eye always makes me think of my father. So did this have something to do with your father? Because I don't always talk about that, but I'm deeply moved to today. Only you'll know, and that's okay. But it also says that it took courage for you to face whatever this was, to really be able to pick apart, dissect the situation, to own your level of where was this my decision? Where was this in my power? Where was this a side effect of my actions and what I did? And what do I own and what is not mine? And what will I do about the faults, the responsibility that I own in this situation? And also the choice to release it and let it go is also very strong for you. So I want to get one card from the universe has your back. Just to encourage you going forward regarding whatever this is. Okay, and I'm being told to take this. You saw how that came out really fast like that, but I'm being told to take it, so we're going to take it. Wow. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. So be encouraged, because this, what you've done here, is actually owning your authentic truth. Because your authentic truth was not that feeling bad about yourself, feeling guilt, feeling resentment, feeling like you have been wrong, like you were wrong, feeling down at all about yourself. Your truth is, hey, I did what I did. It brought me to where I'm at now. It's empowering to me, and that is really sexy. Now, the fact that the word sexy is here is definitely highlighting to me that you're attracting that energy where people view you this way. And so I'm saying, are you falling? I keep on falling in and out of love with you. I never lost someone the way that I loved you. What does that song have to do with this situation? I don't know, but I was brought to sing that for you right now. Ricky, thank you all for being a part of our show today. I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. I'll be back with more readings for you. Comment, let us know how it resonated for you. And in the meanwhile, please feel free to take a visit over to the website at LPHtarot.com. That's LPHtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours, and of course me and mine. Until next time. Love you, bye. Christina, I'm doing well, lovely. I'm happy you tuned in. I look forward to seeing you back.